You will never, ever, ever, ever catch any person of the Jewish faith sending their children to a school that educates them or teaches them that Hitler was a hero. That shit'll never happen. You know what I'm saying? But we send our kids to school, sometime private school, sometime public school. And they teach our kids that these motherfuckers who lost the Civil War are motherfucking heroes still.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I wonder, you know, and it's just me brainstorming, ain't no right or wrong answer. Why in the fuck do you think that is for real? What's so different about us?
Man, I wouldn't even know.
Okay.
Cause they told me the same shit too.
Yeah,
that's real. Like I wouldn't even know. Cause
you know what's a better question? What was it? When did you learn that, man? What they teaching me is some bullshit, and you knew you had to get outside education.
Look, I've been uninterested in that shit, to be honest to you. Be honest, I was never interested in that shit. I didn't do too good. I was always, you know, a smart young nigga, but
right.
I ain't graduate, so that's why it's my duty to make sure my son do.
Right. Yeah, me neither. I ain't graduating. I got a son that's a junior in Georgia State, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a daughter that's a freshman in Georgia State. So, you know, I'm proud that they continue.
Oh, that's amazing.
Further past my education. But it's just certain shit that make me tap my temple and scratch my head.
For sure.
I remember when I caught the teacher ass when they were teaching us about the damn pilgrims and shit. And it was early, you know, when it was Christopher Columbus or some shit like that. And they said something like, Christopher Columbus discovered America. They were greeted by the Native American. Wait a minute, hold up. If you discover some shit, how some people greet you? How were you greeted by some motherfuckers if you discovered something?
I want to do they still teach though. They told me.
They probably still do. Sure. So I raised my hand, and you know what I'm saying, of course at this time I'm just trying to find a way to be disruptive, get the class to laugh. I'm like, I probably said something like, oh hell no, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just being loud and disruptive. But what I was saying was absolutely true, and she had no rebuttal. So of course I got set outside the class for disrupting the class and keeping the other kids from learning the bullshit they were teaching. But I honestly feel that the curriculum of the school system, most time, public and private, is there to kill the confidence in young black men and women. They want to go ahead and beat you down, make you conform to whatever these rules, restrictions, conformities, this glass ceiling they put over you. No, you got to do it this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember I also got in trouble a long time. Well, I ain't getting in trouble actually. I got the teacher to walk out this time about showing my work in algebra. You remember if you made it as far? I was good at math, so I made it in algebra. So you remember they used to make you have to show your work and work out the problem? Like, bro, I got the motherfucking answer, man.
Yeah.
I ain't got to show you how and do all this shit, bro. Yeah, man, is the answer right or not?
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know what I'm saying? So I think that they trying to program children's minds
to do
into thinking the way they deem appropriate, into, you know, solving problems and you know, and treating situations the way the curriculum says you should treat it, instead of allowing us to rely on our magnificence. You dig?
That's why it's very important, you know, fatherhood, motherhood, to do your job.
I think that parenthood is more important than institutional education.
Me too.
You dig what I'm saying? Because if you take a motherfucker who all he did was go to school and he ain't really had no guidance at home for real, but he, you know, he went as high as Harvard, or man, this motherfucker ain't gonna stand a chance with a motherfucker who's been groomed from birth by people who could show him the things he need to know to get out there and get it. I know plenty of people, man, who went to school, got their diplomas and degrees, trying to figure out, man, how they gonna get a job or what they gonna do with it, and what I mean, and
might work for us.
You dig what I'm saying?
Shit.
And you know,
I seen it all.
I think our generation might have had, you know what I'm saying, my generation and y'all generation had the most successful dropouts I remember being told, man, if I dropped out of school, I was gonna be begging for money on the side of the road.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
But I think that, young men who dedicate themselves to education, evolution, and commit themselves to change and challenge themselves.
And that's a big thing, the commitment.
You
That's
dig what I'm saying? To commit yourself to change and challenge yourself to be better than you were yesterday. That's greater than any talent or skill you could possibly have.
For sure.